Stan the Annuity Man, why are annuities such a controversial financial product? I mean, you don't get many manifestos about muni bonds.
No, I agree, and that's the reason I wrote the Annuity Stanifesto. Annuities should be bought and sold for what they will do, not what they might do, contractual guarantees. But that's not how they're sold. They're sold for the dream, what they will do, all these pie-in-the-sky scenarios, hypothetical, theoretical projections. That shouldn't be annuities. Annuities are transfer of risk products to solve for specific things. I have an acronym I use called PIL. P is for principal protection, I is income for life, L is for legacy, the other L is for long-term care. If you don't need to solve for that, you don't need an annuity.
And you have a strategy called the legacy income monster. I like that. How does that work?
Well, it's handcuffing your beneficiaries. I always kid people. They're going to show up to your funeral in a Ferrari. You just want them to make payments on it, not show up with it fully paid. So what it does is it lengthens out for the life of the beneficiary the payment. In other words, instead of leaving them a lump sum, you're going to leave them a lifetime income stream. The good part about the legacy income monster, and that's just one of many strategies that I've developed, is you can attach a cost of living adjustment rider, which is an increase annually to the payment for the life of the beneficiary.
Speaking of costs, how do you keep costs down in an annuity? Because this is where people get derailed a lot.
Most of the costs that people think about annuities are attached to variable annuities. The average variable annuity cost annually is 3% for the life of the policy. That's very high. Index annuities can be high as well, anywhere from 0.5% of 1% to 1.5%. But there are a lot of annuities that have no fees at all. Immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, MIGAs, which are fixed rate annuities, they have no fees at all. So you got to be careful, and you've got to kind of call the agent out. And what I tell people to do is when the agent pitches you, write down what they say, the way you understand it, sign and date it, turn that sheet around, have them sign and date it, and that's the way you're going to know that you're getting what is in the contract.
And how do you know which one is right for you?
It's very simple. Just ask. I always ask people, what do you want the money to do? And if they say growth, forget it. Go do stocks and bonds. But if they say, you know what, I need income, or I need to protect the principal, or I need to transfer some risk, then an annuity might fit. I'm not saying it will, but you look at the contractual guarantees, and I'll give you an example. You're getting Social Security payments, you got a pension, but you got a gap of income that you'd like to fill for you and your spouse's life. And annuities are a perfect example of how to use that, because it's the only product in the world that can pay you for the rest of your life, regardless of how long you live. It's a true transfer of risk product.
And eventually, at some point in my life, interest rates are going to rise. You know, they've been depressed for a while.
Correct.
So what happens when they rise? Should people wait before they buy an annuity, because they're going to do better?
It's a good question. We're doing a lot of laddering. Just like you'd ladder CDs and ladder bonds, you can ladder annuities, not only the fixed rate, but you can ladder income. And income is based from an annuity on your life expectancy at the time you take the payment. And in addition to that, the 10-year Treasury plays heavily into the pricing. So obviously, if the 10-year Treasury goes up, you're going to get a higher payout. But if you wait and the 10-year Treasury doesn't go up, you're still going to get a higher payout because you're going to be older. Hopefully, rates will move with your age, and you'll get double bang for the buck.
Stan, you are the Annuity Man. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching The Street.